What's going on, everybody? D Illa here. I wanted to come on here and talk about why I put that Joe Mixon video out about it potentially being a fumble. I had somebody come on here and talking trash to me about, this is why Giants fans are laughed at across the NFL fan bases, and you guys don't know anything. Well, I'm sorry, man. The play just looked odd to me. So don't come on here and just, talk trash, this, that, and the other, and just go on about your business and think I'm not going to say anything to you about it. But if you watch the play, it didn't look like Joe Mixon was touched, once he hit the ground by a defensive player. When the play takes place, Joe Burrow hands the ball off to Joe Mixon in the backfield. He runs to the left side of the offensive line. Nick Bolton, number 54, comes in contact with him at the line of scrimmage and then falls to the ground and flops around like a fish. Then Joe Mixon runs 10 yards down the field, where he runs, I believe, into one of his offensive linemen that were blocking down the field. No, hold on. There was another Chiefs defensive player. Once he runs 10 yards down the field, another Chiefs player cuts across the screen and may have just brushed up against him. And then he stumbled a little bit and then runs into one of his offensive linemen down the field that were blocking. And now there was a Chiefs defender right there next to the offensive lineman that may have come in contact with him, but I don't know. It looked kind of shady to me. So once he runs into his offensive lineman there and the Chiefs player doesn't come in contact with him, is what I believe, then he stumbles and then runs into another Cincinnati Bengals player that was down the field, and then he falls to the ground. And then he proceeds to get up on one knee and drop the ball. Now, if you watch that play in its entirety, once Joe Mixon drops the ball and turns to head back to the huddle, he turns back to go back and retrieve the ball. By that time, Tyrann Mathieu, I think that's who it was running towards the ball to pick it up himself. Because obviously Joe Mixon and Tyrann Mathieu weren't exactly sure what was going on either, because it just looked kind of strange. So, like I said, man, if you're a fan of an opposing team, don't come on somebody else's video and run your mouth. There's so much gray area in the NFL rule book. Sometimes things are a little bit, they're kind of difficult to decipher and figure out exactly what's going on. So you have to understand that. But I wanted to come out here and explain myself and tell you guys why I put that video out. But the play just looked a little strange to me. So we've got Cincinnati and the Los Angeles Rams in Super Bowl 56. This should be a good one. Me personally, even though I can't stand Eli Apple, I'm probably going to be pulling for the Cincinnati Bengals. That team's never won a Super Bowl, and I'd like to see him win one this year. So, and I'm kind of a fan of Joe Burrow, so we'll see what happens. I think a lot of people are, and I think a lot of fans out there would like to see him get a championship ring, even though he's only in the second year. But that's it for the video, you guys. Take it easy. I appreciate you tuning in as always, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.